once disconnected by distance. From impossible to possible. The elite, now the common. The lonely, now united. Now imagine a world created for connection. Welcome to our world, eXp World.
Welcome to eXp World.
eXp, created for connection.
Hello and welcome everyone. It's Rizwana of Zali. We're going to get started here in a little bit. So make sure you completely tune in to this session. You don't want to miss it. We're going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey everyone, it's Rizwana of Zali here with eXp Realty. Today I have with me Joe Giancarli here with us, who was at Remax for 27 years before he made the move to eXp Realty. We're going to get to know a little bit about Joe and his journey to our team over here. So first and foremost, Joe, welcome to our little session here. How are you today?
Great, thanks. Glad to be here.
Great. So let's talk about your real estate journey. How long have you been in real estate? And, just talk about, how you came to Remax.
Sure. Oh, gosh. I've been in real estate practically all my life. My dad was a real estate developer and a new home builder. So I've been cleaning out homes, new construction since I was started at 5 years old. It's always been in the business itself. But when I graduated from college, I went right into new home building, new construction, sales. I was the marketing guy, graduated with a marketing degree, and started selling new homes right in 1987, 88. And from there, just moved over to full real estate sales with Remax in 1994. So I've been there just over 27 years. Selling real estate.
So you being at Remax, for a little over 27 years, what made you come to eXp or just look at our model?
Well, I was at Weichert for a couple of years prior to Remax. And then when I found the Remax model of what was, back then 100%, it really was a business model that made sense for the entrepreneur and individual business owner. And that worked out really, really well for many years. But as the years went by, I realized that, I really enjoyed working remotely. In fact, I've worked remotely now for over 10 years, and it's worked really, really well for me. Technology has enabled that and constantly made that better and better. And actually, over the past 5 years, with the paperless scenario and environment, just made that just a world of a different way of selling real estate, representing clients, and being able to be, available, accommodate them, and service them. So, that's how I really excelled. And if the question was, how did I, decide to move over to eXp? I found eXp, believe it or not, on my own through an investor subscription, and it said, the Netflix of real estate. And I said, what is that all about? Well, when I read it, I was immediately hooked, and I realized that this is what, a business model that I've been looking for the past 5 years, and I didn't even know it. Because at the end of the day, I've worked, like I said, remotely for 5 years, and I was always paying for an office I never used, coffee I never drank, and staff I really didn't need, as great as people as they were. And so when I looked at this business model, I said, this makes perfect sense. This is the future of real estate.
Now, going to that point with eXp, what are the differences that you see right now with eXp and Remax? Now, I know we have 50 hours of live classes, we have all these things, but in your opinion, what did you see different?
Well, I noticed that too. The training that they have through their virtual world was really incredible. So just like many other companies, they're excelling in providing that training. Especially for the people that need it. Maybe the younger folks who need some more specialization, whether it's concentrating on listing presentations or how to work as a buyer's agent and things like that. It's all right there at your fingertips and in the virtual world. So they're clearly the technology that eXp is really just growing into is just providing a great environment for agents, again, at any stage of their career. And the technology is what is truly fascinated me. And I've always been interested in the technology and how that's enabled our real estate industry to change. And quite frankly, what I've always found is those companies that try to use technology just to save a customer commission always end up failing. And ultimately they end up failing as soon as the market turns a little bit soft and sour, because this business takes a lot of time from us agents, and ultimately they end up failing. eXp, on the other hand, said, how do we enable and empower agents and have their back? And that's what got me excited about coming to eXp, is that they said, hey, how do we help the agent to excel in every way, professionally, from a service standpoint, and even economically and financially? The fact is that using Remax as an example, and I had 27 great years. I have nothing to show for it after 27 years. I don't have any equity. I don't have any of those issues. But the fact is that, between the 5% and then the other expenses, it's basically upwards of 10% extra overhead that you have, that those franchise type business models take from you, and where that could be seriously going to the agent's benefit for their use in growing their business, expanding, and financial security.
Right, exactly. And that's the thing, I mean, you get stock here at eXp just by doing your job, right? Just helping clients sell or buy homes here, and then if you bring on anyone in your team, it's the same thing. They get stock, you get stock for them producing, and we have, our icon status as well, right? Where you get your cap back in the stock, right? Depending on what you do in production volume and things like that. So I think a lot of people need that, because at the end of, say you retire tomorrow, Joe, right? At Remax. And, what do you have to show for your retirement? What do you have, right? So I think that's why a lot of people come here to eXp, because there's multiple ways of, being productive here. You can also be a certified mentor. I think we talked about that, before, right, in our calls, where we want every agent to thrive here, right? So if you're a new agent here and you need a mentor, well, we have certified mentors here. It's not just saying like, hey, I'm Rizwana or I'm Joe and I'm a certified mentor, right? No, because all of our agents go through a certification to become a mentor. So, we're all about giving back. We're all about helping each other. We're all about, all these things. And again, that 50 hours of live classes every week is amazing, because we have icon agents who have sold in the millions, who are teaching classes every single week, and it's relevant to today's market, right? It's not like door knocking and things like that. It's, what are you doing right now in this century to get, more business, more clients? So we show that in our classes, right? And then we have different platforms as well that you can utilize, right? You can go to different groups and things. We have a platform called Workplace, right? That's by Facebook, but it's really for business. And you can join any group and you can ask any question, and people will, comment and help you out. So, you can collaborate with, the 50,000 plus agents that we have here. So, and plus we also own our virtual platform. That is ours. That is eXp owned. So, that's another thing. So again, you don't have to physically go to an office and drive. You can do that. I mean, if you wanted to have an office, you could, right? That's your choice, but we have to always work smarter, not harder. So thank you, Joe, so much for, your insights on all of this. Is there anything else that you want to let us know?
Yeah, just lastly, to your point, there's a reason why, a company like eXp is only 11 years old and has over 50,000 agents. And I think part of that is someone like me who's been in the business so long realizes that eXp has enabled real estate agents to have a career and ultimately, like you said, have financial security in the end, instead of just the age old, hey, just be a real estate agent in sales. And so it's a pretty exciting thing to watch, especially for the younger folks out there that want to make a career out of this and want to have stability and kind of just like a stable atmosphere to grow in an environment. And I think ESP creates that.
Right. And even with our model, like you can have agents, like I said, in anywhere that eXp's at, so that's why we do the collaboration and we help everyone out, so if I'm here, for example, in Pennsylvania, right, and say there's an agent who is just not getting what they need at their brokerage, they can come to us and then we can help them do the systems. Like we have amazing systems in place. So if you actually use all of the systems, there's no reason that you shouldn't be successful here. If you look at our 500 trends, we are the #1 independent brokerage. And that's not just because we have 50,000 agents right now, right? It's the numbers, right? It's the volume that we've done. It's the transactions that we've done. So I'm so glad that you're here with us, Joe. I know you're going to do amazing things here at eXp, and I'm so excited to be part of your journey. So thank you again for sitting down with me and discussing why you came here to eXp.
Thanks, Rizwana. I'm really happy to be here.
All right, I'll talk to you soon.
All right, thanks.